Alright, we're back. Now it's lots of level ups, time to loot. Let's level up first. So we've got Vulcan, nope. Loki Fox, that's just the skills left over, 5 points. Same thing with him. Warden. Let's see, Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye, armor modding, weapon modding, 2 points each. Let's get... yeah, let's make him a trained killer. Is it... oh, is there a perk I want? Back. Undo changes. Confirm. And then let's do perk. So precision strike with sniper rifle has a higher chance of inflicting critical effects. So that's good. The mods, level 3. Bonus ammo when looting. Okay, so armor modding is less urgent, but still pretty good. 30% more scrap. I think that's gonna be good. Okay, 10% chance when using a sniper rifle if you don't move for 1 turn. Yeah. Ambush attack with sniper rifle that kills your target, don't end the ambush. Yeah, sniper rifle is good. Okay, attributes. In luck. Oh, he's getting incredible better. Oh yes, yes, yes. I need this. +2. Because now I can't use my... okay, so he needs this, because he can't mark and shoot on the same turn. We're not done. Skills. Weapon modding is good, but let's give him this. Confirm. Now, Marshal Quan. Marshal Quan is AR. What's his skills? Sneaky AR. Oh, he's got kiss ass and a hard ass? Why does he have hard ass? Is it because of something I gave him? Yep. Yep. Any armor? No, no pants for you. AR. What are the perks for AR? Likes this one. There's a less benefit from, so that's good. Sneaky shit. 1 second. Alarms and traffic 50% malfunction. Yeah, that's not sold on the sneaky shit. Skills. Let's kiss ass. Yeah, let's make him better with his own stuff. Okay, so if I change tab, I can click confirm and not lock out. Oh man, that's a weird stats allocation. So right now, 4 strength. It's got some awareness. It's got some intelligence, some speed. Let's get him to attack a bit more often. Close, confirm. Alright. You didn't level up? Lucia? Oh, you're close. You're like 40 XP. And then these guys should be good. You, let's heal you up. Use item on self. Plus you're gonna get this per level. Alright, I think we're good. Now let's loot. Still can't figure out how to loot. I'm the Beastmaster. Vehicle hood ornament upgrade. Nice. Scrap armor requires 3 strength. Plus 4 armor. Scout pants, that's good. Pheromone sac. The glandular sac responsible for releasing pheromones that are used for communication and to attract mates. Frozen heart. This heart is preserved perfectly in ice. It's sentient and hasn't beaten in what must be centuries. It inexplicably radiates frost. Vehicle part unlocked. Wolf skull ornament. You have unlocked a vehicle upgrade. Return to Ranger Raid to install it on the Kodiak. Okay. Tin can. Could probably still drink out of this can, but it come out tasting like tetanus. Okay, okay, okay. Standard, standard. Cigarette butts. Nice. Alright, let's go. Radtech helmet, 4 strength. Hit chance minus 10%. Oh, because you don't need a requirement, plus 4 armor. Radtech pants. 3 armor. And hit chance and 3 armor. That's good. Nothing to loot there? Yeah, that count as looting everyone. Any additional mines there? Oh, that's good. Booze box. Mile high mug filler. 25% melee, minus 10 AP afterwards. Yeah, run with what's that? What's in that hit? Yeah, run with the snake squeezing perk. Oh, look at this. What? 5%. Let's install it. I always do runs where I don't use everything. Not gonna do that this time. Modify weapon. Hit chance 75. What? Increases crit chance? I thought it increased hit chance. Crit chance by 5%. Okay. Well, who's got high crit chance? Crit chance 7, 4, 10. Oh, she does. Yeah, let's keep boosting her. Hide stats. Boom. 21%. Here we go. Now, well, that's only suiting. Should you do this, you're gonna lose a couple of points. But, boom. There you go. Since you're a skill monkey, let's give you this. Alright. Now what about you? Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool. You're not the first person who should have this. He's more... Who's more? He's more in the front line. Let's give you this with a 3% increase. Nice. Love it. Now, in terms of armor. So this is better. So let's give you this. Okay, he's got 4. He's got 6 armor, 2 speed. No speed. Okay. Now he's gonna be... So that's better. The one I have. Okay. Now I'm gaining speed, but I'm losing 2 armor, right? 3 armor. Radtech pants, tactical pants. Okay, let's leave him with some armor. Now what about you? Let's give him... Yeah, you need a bit of speed, so let's give you this. You... 3 and 3. She's got some evasion. Who else got evasion? I think he's the one with a lot of evasion. Right? Attributes. Which one's got a high speed? Yeah, evasion 12. Boom. Man, he looks cool. Alright, inventory. Let's... whoops, inventory. So who do I give the pants to? So chest piece is good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You don't have a chest piece. Here you go. Now, you gain movement. Do I want to give you more protection instead? Speed armor 2, that's good. Movement. Yeah, let's give you some of this, just to see what it does. The mushroom, the snowballs. I really don't understand how to use these things. It wouldn't work. Kumite. So, for those of you who don't know, the Kumite stuff, skill points, if you look at the skills, they keep increasing in cost. So when you want to use those, it was the same thing in the second one. You want to use it for like these two, the last two. Because now this one is worth, so 3, 6, this one's worth 4, this one's worth 5, and this one's worth an extra 6 skills. And you get 3 per turn, right? So you want to use those books for the last ones, because if you don't, you're basically wasting it. Okay. We're done. I don't think we got any weapons, right? Good weapons. AR. It's all pulse. No. I think we're good. Alright. Eagle Eye, this is good. We got the booze. We looted there. Got the pit. I know there's a pit. Oh. Oh. There's something there. We're not gonna go there right away. We're gonna go here first. Cyborg chicken. We got a grenade box. Molotov cocktail. A fire hazard that damages and inflicts burning on anyone in the affected area. Okay. So this is there. So what about the chicken? Nearly spherical in shape, this plump specimen waddles contentedly along, pecking at the ground. For some reason, someone implanted metal devices into its body. Pluck, pluck. It tilts its head one way or another, scrutinizing you with one eye and then the next. Okay, so you have animal whispering. Oh no. Well, guess what? Skills. Animal Whisper 4. Close. Confirm. Let's do it. Follow us. It pegs the ground once, tilting that way before it begins bobbing at you. Did it work? Yes, it did. Oh, if I bring him back to base and talk to the other guy, can I talk to him? Talk to the other chicken. Maybe he's gonna like me. Get ready? Let's click on that pit. The scent of charred meat and burnt hair wafts from the pit. Smoking bodies contorted by agony and post-mortem muscle contraction lie curled atop one another. It is impossible to identify the corpses, but they appear to be both adults and children. Oof. Lucia stares at the bodies. Her knuckles are white on the grip of her guns, and her breath comes in little gasps. Any sign of your family?
No.
No.
Can't see a thing. Who would do this? Who would murder families and children? Who would burn them so badly that we can't even tell?
She breathes deeply.
I don't know if they're here or not. I can't... Come on. Let's find the monsters who did this.
Examine the body. Near the edge of the pit, a child-sized corpse appears to be clutching something, as if they were protecting it or hiding it. Take the bundle from the child's arm.
That was one of the Skylar girls, I think. Seems like we ought to leave her alone. Feels an awful lot like grave robbing.
Lucia turns away, looking like she's going to be sick. Take the bundle anyway. Burned book. From the child's ambulance, and take what's wrapped inside. Step away from the pit. What was it? What was in the charred book? There's no sort by. Charred book, charred book, charred book. Oh, is that it? Burnt book? The Prophet Nick, who used to work at the Bargain Village Electronics, reported next to that pizza place that went out of business after the E. coli outbreak, say, unto the first followers of the Church of the Holy Deluge, has not the final deluge, that great rain of cleansing fire, given her children a new beginning by washing away all the false trapping of the old world? And then did Nick hold aloft the shatterproof airline coffee pot. Do you still worship this? He asked, and his followers exulted, nay! Then did Nick hold aloft a compact disc jewel case inscribed Awesome Dance Hits Volume 47. And he asked them again, do you still worship this? And again his followers exulted, nay. He then held aloft a metal rotary blender, and then a copy of Teen Crush's magazine, and then resealable plastic valve filled with disposable cameras, probably from their wedding. All were denied by the flock. So, with righteous fury and revel, did Nick toss the relics of the old world into the ceremonial fire, which that day was represented by a microwave hooked up to a hand crank generator, because the other Nick lost the flint to make the real fire. Tomorrow shall we incinerate this cursed microwave too, he promised his followers, or possibly next week if we cannot locate the flint or a suitable replacement. And the entire flock did rejoice, except the other Nick, who was still being shunned for losing the flint. Alright. Well, it doesn't seem like that thing we picked up in the fire was special. Okay. Let's move out there. Let's go see there. Isaac Reed. The clothes of this young man are impeccably tailored, the height of a local fashion. He holds his hands and launches into what is obviously a prepared speech. Ooh.
I'm Isaac Reed. On behalf of all of us here, I want to offer our unconditional surrender. As proof of our goodwill, I want to tell you that the culprits got into town with help from Farron Brago's organization, and...
Isaac, how could you? How could you throw in with these people? How could you let them take my family? Where are my parents and my little brother?
They're in the grave you passed on the way here. They didn't suffer, Lucia. I promise. Baby, look. I didn't mean it to go this way. I tried to stop them. I really did. I begged.
Stop talking right now.
Wait a minute. You kids were helping the Dorseys?
We thought we were in the right. The Dorseys promised that we could take down the Patriarch. They didn't say anything about murdering hostages.
Wow.
What about all the other people they killed? Or was that part okay with you, Isaac?
Just tell us how these people wound up then.
It was Nelius Dorsey. He went looking for your family, Lucia. Your family especially. That's why I got you out of your house before the raid. I didn't want anything to happen to you.
Also, he knew.
You didn't want anything to happen to me? So you let savages abduct and murder my family. You knew what they meant to me. You knew what their loss would do to me.
Wow. Alright.
But you're still alive, Lucia. Don't you see? You're still alive, and that's what matters most to me.
Yeah. Where's Needless Dorsey now? Why'd you do it? Why betray a community? Yeah, did I have support from anyone else?
Farron Brygo's gang helped them get into town. I don't know how or why. And I overheard Nelius say something about Liberty Buchanan, the Patriarch's daughter.
Farron Brygo's? Brian Fargo is one of the creators of the game, I think? Or game developer? They always like to play with his name, Farron Brygo.
I think she's going to attack Colorado Springs. It sounded like she's gathering an army out in the plains. Something way worse than the Dorseys.
Where's Needless Dorsey now?
He escaped. He took some vehicles and headed west into the mountains. I don't think he was planning to come back.
Alright. Then why did you do it, Isaac? Why did you betray your community?
We've been under the Patriarch's boot for 50 years. We say that the 100 families are in charge, but it's really just his family. Just him. I know you must think I'm a fuzzy-headed idealist, but this society's sick. It needs to change.
I have heard enough. If your betrayal of my family was not sufficient, your treachery here most certainly is. In the name of the Patriarch, I sentence you.
Wow. Her voice shakes, but her hands does not. You didn't even see her draw her gun.
Please, Lucia. I did this for you. All I ever meant was to help build a better world for you. For all of us. I can't tell you how much I regret. Please don't kill me. Please.
Wow. Big choice. So either stop Lucia, there's a better way to handle this, or go for it, kid. He's garbage. He got her family killed. Oh my god. You want to go the jerk way, or better way to handle this?
A better way? I can't think of one. Not after what he did to my family. You want to let him walk away from what he's done?
Well, maybe not walk away. We're going to put him under arrest. We'll make sure justice is served. Yeah, that's it.
I have justice right here, in the palm of my hand. I am more than happy to mete it out. I would be delighted to be its instrument.
Yeah, you wouldn't be better than the other guys. You're not the law here, Lucia. You're not even deputized. This is our job, and we're saying he's under arrest. And they gave me 3 chances to shoot him. Alright, arrest him. Let's see what that does. After a long moment, Lucia lowers her gun and looks away. Tears running down her face.
Thank you. Thank you.
His voice is barely a whisper.
Come in, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. We're getting reports of shooting in your last known location at Garden of the Gods. What's your status? Over.
We took out the Dorseys and we arrested several rebels. Send a team to pick them up as soon as possible. Well, let's give him... Oh. That probably has an impact too, whether we keep him or not. Let's give him to Sheriff Daisy and the Marshals.
They'll be happy to hear that, Team November, as am I. Good job getting those some bitches. Over and out.
Over now. Some bitches. Oh. Alright. Large container. Ice pick. What's this? Pocket dock. Plus 10% healing bonus. Wow, that's nice. Brooch rifle. 2 pen. 8 max damage. 8 min damage. Okay. That's also cool. What's this? This game's only a few days old. Looks like the Dorseys gathered here before their attack on the city. Okay. Let's do this. Junk. What's this? Combat analysis processor. Okay. Medical crate. This, and injury kit. All good there. Now, has everything been done? Workshop, that's good. The mass grave, we've done it. And the beads camp. It's weird that it stays like active. Alright, let's get out of here. Yes, let's get back to Colorado Springs. Man, lots of choices so far. I wonder what the difference would have been if we took the prisoners on inner jail, or the fact that we gave them back to the sheriff. They might just hang him out there and to freeze and die from the cold. Oh, actually, right there on those pillars. I didn't even notice that was Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs usually gets its oil from the Gippers, the cult that controls most of the state's fuel production. Unfortunately, because of recent hostilities, the Gippers stopped oil deliveries to the city. Alright, I'm guessing we're gonna have to play around with these guys too. And we're back.
You let Isaac live? After he gave aid and comfort to the enemies of the Patriarch? After he helped them kill my family? You let him live?
Wow. Someone's bad.
Why arrest him when you killed all those others? What made him special?
What do you mean all the others? The others were attacking us. He didn't attack us. You know, he saved your life. He didn't have to get out of your house, but he did. You out of your house. We didn't want him to have his murder on your conscience. He's a confused kid. He doesn't deserve to die because he's stupid.
Others have died for less. He's the same age as me. Old enough to know what's right and pay the price for doing wrong. But I'll admit that he was only a pawn. He didn't mean for my family to die. Very well. I accept your decision to let him live. But the people who are truly responsible, Nelius Dorsey and Liberty Buchanan, I will bring justice to their doors.
Yeah. Just so you know, Lucia, as soon as I get someone with weird science, you're probably gone.
Will you help me find them? You can count on my guns every step of the way.
Vulcan looks so cool. Yes, we'll help you. In return, you follow orders like a ranger.
Of course. Good. You've got yourselves a bargain, Rangers. We should go after Nelius Dorsey first. Isaac said he headed west into the mountains. No doubt he plans to hole up at one of the old resorts from before the bombs fell. I don't think we're ready to face him yet, though. Nelius will be dug in, I expect, and he'll have all his best people with him. He only left behind the expendables in the garden.
I thought she said she was gonna follow orders, not give them.
For now, we should head back to the sheriff.
I like you, Marshall. Alright, now what about a regular cat?
Shut your hole. I
Is
knew
it-
you slept with my wife.
Hey, slow down. I didn't, I swear. I have got bedroom issues. Blackboard, don't stand.
I... really? Then who the hell was that in my house?
Wow. Alright, I want to test something out. There was the Bellamy... Hey, Bellamy cat. So, I want to test if they all... Like, all cats give you the same thing. Dismiss. Now, and then... No, you go there, and then you charm the cat. So the cats were... Didn't work? Oh, did I lose my dog? No, 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 no. Is it because of the chicken? Let's do a reload. I want to keep them both then. I'm not sure if I can rename them. I'd like to rename the dog. The pets I found. Oh man, this is so long. I'll probably try to cut a bunch of those loading screens. All right. Oh wow, okay. So the whole cut... Wow. What a waste.
You let Isaac live? After he gave aid and comfort to the enemies of the Patriarch? After he... Why arrest him when you killed all those others? What made him special?
He's a confused kid. He doesn't deserve to die because he's stupid.
Others have died for less. He's the same age as me. Old enough to know what's right and pay the price for doing wrong. But I'll admit that he was only a pawn. He didn't mean for my family to die. Very well. I accept your decision to let him live. But the people who are truly responsible, Neelius Dorsey and Liberty Buchanan, I will bring justice to their doors. Will you help me find them? You can count on my guns every step of the way.
Yeah, I want a weird science person. Follow orders like a ranger.
Of course. Good. You've got yourself... We should go after Neelius Dorsey first. Isaac said he headed west into the mountains. No doubt he plans to hole up at one of the old resorts from before the bombs fell. I don't think we're ready to face him yet, though. Neelius will be dug in, I expect, and he'll have all his best people with him. He only left behind the expendables in the garden.
I thought she said she was gonna follow orders, not give them.
I like you, Marshal Kwan.
For now, we should head back to the sheriff.
Head back to the sheriff. Alright. Let's go. You first.
How's the family?
Shut your hole. I knew you slept with my wife.
Ooh.
Hey, slow down. I didn't, I swear.
Oh yeah, I heard that before.
Got bedroom issues. Flagpole don't stand.
Flagpole don't stand.
Really? Sorry, man.
Happens, buddy.
Then who the hell was that in my house?
Alright. Irv. Irv?
Clocks.
Whoop. Whoopsie. Clicked off screen.
Book on clones?
Sorry about that. What about bookseller?
Books for sale!
Oh, that's it? Nothing more?
Not a chance, buddy. Chaff like us don't get to live with the weak.
Still there?
Yeah.
Hello again. Here to learn more about the Colorado Springs Wall? Believe me, I understand. Thank you for stopping by, and...
Should get back out there. Oh! Alright, he's gone to our compound now. Oh yeah, can I do
Let's
the...
hope you got another career plan.
I give it another 3 months.
What can I do for you?
Let's do the park your good doctor, outsiders. What do you have for sale?
Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
Mechanics +1, trucker horn. How much is this? 242. Oh, that's expensive, but that's useful. Let's sell junk. That's it? 9? Okay, no, that was
I'm
big.
thinking of joining the next supply run. See how some of my experiments will hold up in the field.
That crew'd be lucky to have you.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully, nothing will go wrong.
Don't want. Okay, I can sell this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Junk. Mechanics +1.
It won't learn new tricks, but that doesn't mean you can't trick it into doing what you want.
You
Now
keep saying that, but this truck's dead as good manners.
Tell you what, how about we do a little wager? I bet I can get that truck up and running before the end of the night. If I win, you stop second guessing.
How do I earn the thing for the mods for the truck? Where is it? The skull thing. Reputation. 100 families. Inventory. Where is it? All items. I don't see it. Am I gonna... Oh, maybe it's in my garage?
When it gave up the ghost to the plains, he salvaged what he could, turned it into this monster you see before you. All because
Not
he
yet.
couldn't bear to be separated from his machine. That's dedication for you.
Also to get out of the plane.
She's the one
Y'all
in charge.
forgot that part.
Scram.
Okay, cool. Good talk. Let's go there. Go there. Anything back here? Yeah, let's go. Didn't touch that. Here we go, container. I missed that the first time? The can, the dollars. What about the traveling Oscar?
Howdy.
Okay. Listen to the Busker song.
When the world expired, we were forged in the fire. A shield made of muscle and grit. Protecting the needy and fighting the greedy. We fought because we gave a shit. And we'll keep on a-fighting. For there's wrongs to be righting. And our victories grow year by year. 'Cause despite all the dangers, the old desert rangers, well, the world persevere. It started in Vegas when Brygo did beg us to save him from killer machines. The trail led us then to the Guardian's Den, where nightmares were made from old dreams. In Darwin disaster, the old mutant master, Irwin John Finster Esquire. Well, we fought our way through his mind and his zoo until Irwin John Finster expired. And finally, Cochise, that old devil Cochise, told us that man's time was done. But though he tried to destroy us, we were somehow victorious, and we blew him to sweet kingdom come. And we'll keep on a-fighting, for there's wrongs to be righting.
It's Wasteland 1 and Wasteland 2 story.
And our victories grow year by year. 'Cause despite all the dangers, the old desert rangers, well, the world knows we persevere. persevere.
Nice.
We started again with a voice in a plague of synthetic men who lurked in the shadows and guided our worst foes with schemes to hasten our end. The clues led away to LACA in a cult of post-human peace. It was only a ruse, their brains stolen for use in an army of synths for coaches. Our old foe returned, well, he had to be burned, so we raced back to Ranger HQ, where our brightest and best were put to the test and died so coaches might die too, and we'll keep on a-fighting.
Alright, that's enough. Let's go here. Jamie Bomb.
Hi, y'all! Name's Snappin' Jimmy Blitz.
That's straight. So what do you have? Underbarrel. 15 chance of life frozen. A bunch of turrets. Decoy. Critical damage. Range. Okay, so he's got a couple of mods. Not bad. Sell the junk.
Darkness, chaos, and fear.
Market Square.
From the dawn of year zero.
Fine clothes. Marshall Station.
The world's needed heroes.
Yeah, let's go there.
Is it just me, or are the marshals cracking down on folks harder before the Dutchies attack?
Ixnay, I'm the Arsenal's man.
Okay, let's go here.
Oh. Brave marshals. Ew, Troy! Those old people are looking at us?
It's okay, Brandy. I got this. Get lost, you perv douchebags. Before I... Wait a minute. You're old, right? Can you get us some beers? Stupid Mary Milkteeth won't sell us any. Too young, she says.
Let's wrap, fellow youths. Drinking and drugs ain't cool, okay? Stay in school.
Holy shit. Can you be any more lame?
Nope.
Just... ew.
Sorry, get your own.
Get your Colorado Patriot here. Hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
Either of you ever worry about...
This looks like the Patriots Dorsey's captive. Guess his trial was a quick one.
Rangers,
Anything to say?
what brings you here?
Okay.
Indeed.
So we got Isaac in there.
What have I done?
You're a worm, Isaac. I should have killed you.
I think we should pull some marshals from Broadmoor, put them here in downtown. If an enemy gets all the way to Broadmoor, we've got big problems.
But then, who'd make the precious hunt?
I like you already, Rangers. I asked for a favor, and you came through for me. Not only that, but you sent me Isaac Reed and his trader friends, all cuffed up and looking pretty. Seems to me that if somebody commits a crime in Colorado Springs, they should face Colorado Springs justice. I'm glad we see eye to eye on that. Some of my marshals weren't so sure about you.
Nice. Merc helmet? Merc leggings? We're all on the same side, right?
Damn right. It's in all our interest to keep this city safe.
Man, there's something so fishy about all this.
Now, before I forget, let me introduce you to Hope Emerson. She heard all about you coming to town and she wants to join up. Ain't that right, Hope?
Pleasure's mine, Rangers. Ran the lockup in a little town called Amity on Colorado's eastern border. Figured I could do the same thing for you at your HQ, assuming you'll be arresting people now and then.
Amity got flattened by the scar collectors a while back, so Hope came west. Been trying to get her to join the marshals ever since, but she keeps turning me down flat. We have some differences when it comes to crime and punishment. But that aside, she's smart, honorable, and should be an asset to your organization.
Again, I'm not sure if I can trust these people. Thanks for the referral, and we do need someone for that position. Welcome aboard, Horp. So she could be the jailer.
Great. I'll head over to Ranger headquarters in a bit and start fixing up your brig. I can't think of a better way to serve than to ensure that our justice is fair, even to those who transgressed against it.
Nice.
So, back to business. Did you find out how the Darcys got into town?
Apparently they had help from Farron Brago's gang. Isaac Reed confessed that he helped them, but it was Farron Brago gang who let them in. If I say this... Alright, let's do this.
Well, since you already dealt with Isaac, let's concentrate on Brago. I'll never understand why the Patriarch let that rat set up shop here. Been nothing but trouble, so him making a deal with the Darcys doesn't surprise me in the least.
Oh, he's in this town?
In fact, I had a hunch he might be involved, so I sent my best man over to his nightclub, the Little Vegas, to search for a connection. Haven't heard back from him, though, and I'm a little worried.
Well, I can bet you they're sitting there getting in the strip club and just sitting down getting dances. Oh, you're right, that's the only place we didn't go in, the strip club.
Say, what if I asked you Rangers to go to Little Vegas and check up on him? And if you happen to find proof that Brago helped the Darcys while you're there, well, feel free to cuff the bastard and haul him in.
Yeah, we're on it.
Take down Brago for me, and I'll make sure your HQ gets the best equipped armory this side of the Rockies. Guns, ammo, armor, the whole shebang.
Nice.
The marshal I sent to the Little Vegas is named Delgado. Family man and the best inspector I've got. Keep him safe and I'll owe you another favor. Always a pleasure, Rangers.
Alright, so we leveled up. Apparently. Who leveled up? Oh, she did. Attributes. So, 2, 4. That's gonna give her an extra point. I don't really care about her. Let's go awareness. Confirm. Yeah, weapon modding, I got someone who's better. Barter, I got someone who's better. Survival is the only skill she's got that I don't have. So, let's go with survival. Oh, he leveled up too? Yeah, level 5. Alright. So what do I want? 2, 4, 6, some speed. Let's get him some awareness. His chance is weak with this guy. Whoops. What about the skills? Yeah, that's what I want, 6. So let's keep his points to gain, to get to 6. Now, I just gotta remember my own game plan and everything's gonna be fine. Oops. Oh, yeah, we got some... Did we get weapons? No, we got armor. Merc armor, +4. Crit chance. Who got the crit chance? He did? Is that the same thing? Yep. So Loki Fox. Armor and crit chance. Not sure if I want to give her armor. Okay, let's give him this. Yeah, you look cool. Nice. Do we want to give him evasion? 4 armor. Yeah, you're going with this. Yeah, that looks nicer. 2 armor, more combat speed with a scout's leg. More armor and evasion. Armor and evasion. Armor and evasion. These are better. Here we go. Armor, armor. We have legs. Oh, she's losing combat speed? Nope, you're wearing those. Oh man, this guy looks so cool. Nice. Armor and evasion. And I think he's getting good with evasion. Isn't he? Where's my evasion? Strike rate, pen, evasion 15%, 9, 6. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. And skills. Remember your game plan. Keep him at... Now, what are my quests? Whoops. Was it J? Full House. Big Troubles in Little Vegas. Delgado. Full House. Recruit personnel. Cornered Rats. Newest Dorsey. Level 18. 9. Valor Buchanan. Nope. Stay there. Where's the Little Vegas? Little Vegas, Little Vegas. If this is there, this is Little Vegas. Let's go. What? This woman is scowling and kicking snow as she glares at the board of the museum. She jumps when you approach.
Who?
Who are you?
Junko Murayama, sculptor, roboticist, amateur historian, and former curator of the Colorado Springs Museum of History.
Former?
Can you believe it? I really fixed up that museum. Before me, just a bunch of dirty old trash we had to go look at 5 times a year in school. I brought the place into the 22nd century, scavenged some old robot parts to rebuild the animatronics, remade all the replicas from scratch, cleaned all the blood off the scar collector weapons. Good stuff.
So why did the museum close? She sticks out her lower lip.
Officially, because of the Dorsey raid. But I think they didn't like the questions I was asking about the Patriarch's history while I was renovating the exhibits. I mean, why else would they tell me they'll be hiring a new curator? What's that got to do with the raid?
Why do you think your questions got the museum shut down?
I don't even know. I sent Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's private secretary, a list of questions about the Dorsey family and the routing of the Plains gangs. Just trying to clear up a few weird discrepancies, you know?
I like you.
Well, he doesn't get back to me, and then the raid happens, and I'm out on my ass with no explanation. That's weird, right?
Right. We got in there. Sounds like you're proud of the museum. Whoa, so much.
Heck yeah, I am. It was a real sight to behold before they shut it down. Animatronic exhibits portraying our great history, true relics of our struggle to survive, displayed for all to see. Authentic handmade replicas of lost treasures. Just some real A+ quality work, if I do say so myself.
We had a look at the exhibits.
Oh yeah? What'd you think?
Those creepy animatronic faces are gonna haunt our dreams.
What? Really? You jerky naysayer? Why you gotta be like that? You try creating something new. Sorry, I'm sorry. That was rude. We're all entitled to our opinions. Been a rough couple of days. Mea culpa.
We got a big space back at our new HQ that would be perfect for a museum. Want to join the Rangers and be our curator?
That's rad! Heck yes! Thank you! I promise, whatever I make is gonna look 100 times better than the animatronics you saw in there. They were first generation attempts. I swear. Gonna head to the old airbase as soon as I get my stuff together.
Oh,
Thanks
nice.
again, Rangers!
Alright. Hey! How you guys doing? Alright. Lil Vegas. Dogs. Alright, I think it's a great spot to stop and move on. So next time, we're going to get into Lil Vegas. Alright guys, see you later.